Jax, it's no secret that this season is going to be a tough one for you. So how are we feeling?
About now or about the season?
About the season. I know you don't normally watch Vanderpump Rules, right?
I watched the first episode, and I watched it by myself, and I wasn't sure if I was going to watch it. I was kind of saying, no, I'm not going to, because I lived it, and this is the hardest year of my life, in my 45 years of life, and if there's one thing I didn't want the world to see was what you're about to see. What you're about to see of me is the most embarrassing shell of a human that you're ever going to see. I'm so embarrassed, but at the same time, you're also going to see somebody who's going through a really, really, really hard time with the disease. And I hope that people can see this, other men, because I think men's mental health is a really big deal. I think it's not talked about enough. And I feel like we have a lot of weight on our shoulders sometimes, and we don't know how to ask for help. And I'm one of those guys, and I had to ask for help. After 45 years, I just couldn't do it anymore. But you're going to see me just completely crumble. You know, I got a divorce, right? I went to rehab twice. I was diagnosed with bipolar, PTSD, OCD, almost lost my son, lost my friends, almost lost my job. I mean, you find, how many guys can survive that in 1 year? No, I don't know many. And I'm not going to lie to you, I was barely hanging on. There was times where I was like, I just don't want to be here anymore. But the only reason I'm still here is for my little boy. And that little boy needs me more than ever. And I feel like it's just a sign from God, and you know, Brittany and I are just really coming together with this. Yes, we have our issues, and we're going to put that aside. Our little boy is our main priority, and making sure he has the best life possible, and that knowing that his mom and dad, together or not, are going to love him more than anything.
Jax, I have watched you for years now, and to hear all of that from you, like, I am taken aback, and you just need to give yourself a little bit more credit, because
it's
that's
tough.
hard.
It's I've been struggling with addiction now for 20 years. I don't think it's any secret that people have seen me go crazy. I was just, now that I'm sober, 133 days sober, I'm still getting used to it. I just felt like I'm a little bit more of a recluse. I'm not kind of the main person anymore. I'm not the main lead singer. I kind of took a step back, and I'm kind of adjusting to social crowds and everything like that. I'm not triggered by drinking at all. It's more about the social aspect. I've always used alcohol and drugs as a buffer. That's how I talk to people. And now I don't have that. So now I have to relearn how to be social again. And that's really difficult for me. The drinking and the drugs is not difficult. It's being social and my anxiety. That's the part that I struggle with. But therapy, AA has been helping me a lot. And like I said, I got to look at the silver lining of this disease. It's going to make me a better person. I got to look at it like that way. And I honestly didn't know I had an alcohol problem until I quit. Once I quit, I was like, holy shit, I have a problem.
Now, how would you describe Jax today?
Right now, today?
Right now.
I feel great. I feel good. My anxiety's gone way down. I'm on the proper medication for the first time in my 45 years of life. I have a great sober coach. I have a great life coach. I love going to AA. I love my therapist. I love that I can finally, after 45 years, talk about my problems. I've never done that before. I'm not a very open person about it. You know, I kind of just an alpha male. I don't like to talk about my issues, and I don't like to ask for help. But I did, and I feel so good about it. It's such a weight lifted off my shoulders. I have a lot to prove to a lot of people, mainly Brittany. But you know, I think it'll happen over time. But right now, I feel like if I concentrate on myself, the rest will follow. And I'm in a really good place. I put on 35 pounds of good weight. And I'm just really into health and fitness, and just taking care of myself, my body.
I feel the energy. It's a different Jax.
Yeah.
You just talked to Brittany, you know, and you hope that you guys can get into a better place. What is your goal as co-parents?
Just that, to be amicable, to be good mom and dad, to just make sure that little boy has the best life possible. Like I said, it doesn't matter about her or I. Our problems have to go aside, and it's about that little boy and about making sure he has everything that he needs to succeed in life. And just to make sure that whether his mother and I are together or not, we are going to love him more than anything.
And it's clear that he is your number one priority. Absolutely. He is the reason you are here.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he's the reason I'm alive right now. Yeah.